label building permit. I really don't have anything on that one. Tom, you want to say anything?
Well, did you do any checking? Did you talk to him, Cleo?
I haven't talked to Cleo. I haven't talked to Cleo.
Do we have the original building permit?
Yeah, that was in the last one.
Did it say wood side on the back side? Didn't it?
No,
No.
it said red steel for the roof, and that was it. The only thing I can find, guys, was the covenant.
Well, the covenant said it should be new, how do you say that?
Here.
New construction
Number-
materials.
Number 6, it says, no building shall be erected in said addition unless the design, location, and grade with respect to the surrounding lots are in harmony with existing structures and locations in said addition.
No, it's also something about new building,
You gotta make this easy on us, JR. I was hoping you would. We can all get along.
What's the problem?
It's basically the side. Are you worried about the roof?
Well, basically, no, and I'm not too worried about this one. I mean, but in the future, when building permits are established, or given, this covenant's clearly black and white. And what you guys gotta realize is, if you do it for one, you're gonna do it for the other, and that's where you're gonna get in trouble, or we're gonna get in trouble in the city. For example, JR, the building reads number 6. I mean, the lean-to doesn't fall under the covenant. That's my problem with the red one. And it's not the same as a building. Now, yeah, I'm not saying you couldn't make it look good with the same siding, per se. But we bought 2 buildings up. But even, forget that for a minute.
Number 1. Go ahead, Tom.
Forget that for a minute. Just look at the covenant and read. And I agree, JR was misinformed by, and I'm not sure Cleo had all the information. And we're in a unique deal here because that first edition up there does not fall as different than what the city has for. We have 2 different building codes in the city, if anybody knew that. And that's too bad. It's unfortunate that we didn't catch it and that we didn't, have a uniform building code.
So, you say there's 2 building codes, so it'd be one for the covenant here? Is that
One
what
for
you-
the covenant. The covenant's got its own. When Gus designed that lot, Warren Bush drew the covenant in there. Gus said, I want this, and when he deeded it over the city then accepted the covenant of the Schrader's first edition. And we just gotta be damn careful how, because now if I wanna put up, or whoever wants to keep going and putting up a building onto that, you could have 3, 4 buildings sitting there onto the same one. And if you're gonna say to Mother, or Amby, said, well, I wanna put one up, well, you can't. We got Schrader's first edition covenant we gotta abide by, and you're gonna say, well, he did. So that's what you're gonna get into, he said, she said. So anyhow.
Were you aware of the covenant, JR?
That's why I come to go, that's why I did a building permit.
Yeah, he was.
You weren't aware of the covenant?
Well, Mr. Gerwin wasn't aware of the covenant.
No.
That's the problem. He's got them now,
It's
It's a
You got a
overlook.
copy of this? The storage building shall be of a commercial construction, shall be new when placed on the lot, and shall not exceed 10 foot in length, width, or height.
Building that's there is 12 feet. Already there.
I'm just reading what the covenant says.
How long's your building?
Yeah, it's bigger than that. The covenant, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. From day one, I don't know if anybody ever followed the covenant.
Conform to it?
Yeah. Now, you know, these buildings that they put in up there, everybody put what they call a really many buildings, you know.
Storage.
Everybody's got one of those up there. And I think, you know, some of them might be over the 10 foot, I know they are, I would think mine is, I bet you I don't think. But anyhow. Putting the lean-tos on them or adding to them. I mean, there's a size, yeah, length and everything, and that's where you're gonna get into. Did you guys get a chance to look at it with Cleo or not?
I don't feel well, but I'm sure he has.
Okay.
I talked to him, he wasn't aware of the
This
covenant,
must be
so
the city covenants, isn't it?
that was the
Those
problem.
are city code.
Yeah. City code agreements.
And you know, as city managers change and as council changes, you know,
I wasn't aware of this at all, Tom.
Positions.
John probably don't know what he will
This
be
is Butcher's covenant.
about.
Well, does council want to make any recommendations?
No, I don't think there's a problem. I think he can,
I think it's something that going forward, that a building inspector or whatever
yeah,
has to be aware of.
and I'm sure he's never seen the covenants, all he has are planning and zoning deal they just done, which this probably should have been inserted into that.
Well, nah, I don't know. Are you gonna, what are you gonna finish it with, or how are you gonna?
I got to paint the initial building again anyway, because of the hail, I haven't really finished it. I was just gonna paint all the sides the same color. Is there a color that you prefer? Or
No.
Are you gonna paint
bright green, or?
the shed the same as lean-to, or?
That's probably what you're gonna have to do if you're gonna match it, red to red.
That's what I would ask.
Aren't they supposed to match styles, Tom?
Yeah, you know, here's what I really have
No.
complaint against, and I don't, it's just the lean-to side of it, guys. You put a lean-to there, what's gonna happen if he moves his house this year and decides I'm gonna put a lean-to on next year on the north side? You're gonna have a lean-to on a lean-to. I'm not saying he's going to, but I'm just saying, it changed hands 4 times now since I lived in my house. 3 times. But anyhow, all right, and that lady, and whatever. But anyhow, you know, we gotta, yeah.
Well, the council's,
Really, if you follow that covenant, guys, you gotta conform to the lay of the house, same pitch on there. It says it in there. You gotta have the same said-like material. You have a brick home up there, you're legally supposed to have a brick.
To follow the covenant.
Follow the covenant.
There's a shed in the backyard.
Yeah, you'd have a second hole for it.
Are you going to enclose it, they are putting doors on it, or is this?
That's what I was gonna do, so decide to start. I still don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. I'm still in process.
Council, this one's yours.
Well, just wait, because,
can the 2 guys work it out?
yeah, I mean, like I said, last week I was here. I didn't say I was here so much because of that. I'm saying from here, because.
Yeah, I know, but see, then the council is more aware here now, there's other covenant too, that's in here, so that when we get a building permit.
Where was this at that nobody knew about it? I guess is what I'm wondering about. You were,
That's why Tommy's here.
Everybody had it. No, everybody had it. I mean, not, it's in the book. I mean, they all got copies. They may not read it very often, but they got a copy. The city code, it's in the city code. You know.
Basically what he's saying, he's not trying to single you out, but that's,
No,
You don't want a bunch of this stuff.
Well,
It's not supposed to.
plus I know a little bit more than I'm saying too, because there's other guys that are gonna raise hell that they can come and plead their case. Not for his deal, but I'm just saying, if you make one guy fix his house, you better be making somebody else.
Oh,
Because the city's liable. I mean, we made Doc Loon tear up 60 foot of
you told me that.
foundation, didn't we, Franny? That wasn't very popular. I mean, he had it poured and we had to tear it out. Just because it didn't conform to the, and that was an expensive deal. This thing here, thank God it's not a $5,000 building, so. But you know.
Depends if it comes to down or not, I guess.
All right.
Well, does council want to do anything? Make any recommendations for JR?
Well, just on my behalf, the whole thing's gonna get painted. You know, matching color, but, you know, that's not gonna do any good in the covenant, but I don't know. As far as anything else, I don't know.
But you are gonna put some sort of doors or something on the one open side. You wanna give him a time frame for this, or?
Is that what it also says in here?
You got it, Chris?
I think there is a time frame in the covenant.
I was trying to find that.
Well, there should get on your building code though, shouldn't you?
Well,
I don't know if it's in the covenant, a time frame. I think that's up to the council. When you issue a building code, you kind of work it through. There's some that we used to do that lasted, you know, all summer.
Well, we'll take a week, but I've still got about a day left then.
it says here in our city code that in the event that construction covered by a permit, this is a already permitted construction, is not initiated and underway within 60 days from the date of issuance of the permit, or if construction or work is suspended or abandoned for a period of 120 days at any time during the work is commenced for the completion date, such permit shall be deemed void and of no effect.
When did you get your permit, do you remember?
I don't know.
Last September.
September, October, I don't know. The work on it's never quit, I just had a little lapse time in between.
Well, just for safe time here, we're gonna work it out, but I just want you guys to
Right here.
be dang sure what you're
A
doing.
1 or 2 car garage or carport and a 1 storage building.
Yeah, that's also in there.
I just read that, I just found that.
But then the back page says 1, 2, or 3 car garage. Or carport.
Is that in the covenant?
Yeah.
No. That means, so the carport, guys, is on attached to, you can have a 3-car on the house, but you can only have one outbuilding.
And one storage building.
Yeah.
But
And the
yes,
reason for that,
storage.
I'm sorry,
It says-
the reason we put that in there was so you didn't have 20 by 40 Morton buildings set up there. I don't know how many of you guys know this, but we went through this 10 years ago, frantic, with Butch Stone.
Yeah, I remember.
Right, we spent how much time on that?
It says the storage building shall be of commercial construction, shall be new and placed on the lot, and shall not exceed 10 foot in length with the height. And the other thing up here.
A lot of them get tripped up there.
Yeah.
But
That's
that's the last page.
That page.
Right there.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, that's not it.
That's not it. That's not the
Yeah, right here.
on the inside of that page.
God knows if he's into wearing them. I'm surprised they weren't from their zoning, building and zoning thing.
You know,
Should have been.
This is amended covenant restrictions for Schroeder's second edition.
Yeah.
No, back page they should.
Yeah. And that runs from, you see the map on it, don't you? You got a map on it?
No.
Copy. The second edition runs from Brad Jacobson's east.
Down past Franny.
Yeah, well, no.
No.
Yeah. Franny's in the first yet. Right, Franny? On the west side.
shouldn't have been there.
So it'll be across the street then.
Well, and it goes an L shape there. It's a new street we put in. Ron Lair's house on that side. L. Williams' house.
No, what do you want to do?
Behind the people that live up there.
Up there now.
Well, I think Tommy's right. We gotta do something now to nip this in the bud. Otherwise, we're gonna have problems down the road. So, if council's got any recommendations for JR that's livable between both parties, I think we should proceed now.
Well, like I said, I don't want you to dismantle it today, because we're gonna work it out. And like you said, he's gonna paint it, he'll get it done. I'm not worried that too bad. It's been that way for 106 months. It'll be, but like I say, you gotta watch what we're gonna do here. But
Kind of hard to follow that covenant of 10 foot,
yeah.
but there's so many of them that are already violated it.
Well, right back then, you know, them sheds, most of them, if you look at them up there, were kind of an 8 or 10 by 10 that they put up, not over 12 foot high. The reason they didn't want them to go above 10 foot, they didn't want them to interfere with other people's, you know, view in the back. That's why they made them 10 foot, but some of them maybe not 10, I don't even know. They didn't want about 16, didn't want 2 stories.
They never wanted the houses back with those. That was a
Yeah.
big one.
So that might be the Schroeder second edition.
No, the first edition.
It might not have been,
Who's that? This one?
but Larry Fawcett's, see, that
No, that's,
was just short. That's right, some people get that shed built, that was the inside shed right there.
Oh, that's where, now he owns that duplex there now.
Yeah.
Gus.
Well, there's buildings that come in that don't need a building permit. I mean,
Well,
what do you need a building permit for? To erect a building or to make one permanent that's stationary or?
really, but if you follow the covenant to a T, you can't even dig post hole or and build up and frame up. It's supposed to be a movable building. That's what them mini sheds were for. That's what they were designed. And that's
Well,
how
this thing about the last one I know came into that first rare edition is, gosh, I think that's at least 10 by 12. But you don't need a building permit for it, so how many people are just gonna drag one in and not know anything about the covenant?
Yeah, yeah.
You need a building permit for almost anything anymore. If you put a patio deck on, if you.
What I'm saying is though,
Well,
if someone has a,
Only if you disturb the ground,
Or if you do it.
or you go up.
so then if someone grabs a 10 by 12 or 12 by 16 little storage shed that's not more than 8 foot tall and dragging it with a tractor,
No,
they
it's-
building permit for it.
But then it follows the code in there. The code says only 8 by 10.
Right, but no, how many people know that?
Yeah, well, that's why they.
And they don't need a building permit to get it, so who knows how many people are gonna drag one in there and then, oh, geez, you can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help
Yeah.
clarify.
Help other people along.
Well, the covenant reads quite a bit, it's up to neighbors quite a bit too, or something?
I don't think so.
I was thinking it said something about the neighbors in there.
Yeah, I read something.
It's just, how closest to the neighbors,
Well,
near to 30 feet. Near to 10 feet to any side of the lot line, or 30 feet in front.
but I read it in some place about the rest of them in that particular. Section like that.
There's a lot of these been violated already. Be quite honest with you.
I got it. That's all I got, guys.
Okay, thanks,
That's all.
Tom.
For any other person, or persons owning or having possession of any land in any, in said addition to prosecute any proceeding that law.
Well, that's actually what a covenant is
Yeah,
the people that live in that
people live in,
addition have the
have the right to.
authority.
Good for a
You're not living in it, are you, JR?
Not yet.
No, not that kind of addition, Schrader's addition.
I made it big enough so that I can put a cot in there if I have to.
Well, it says no trailer, basement, tent, shack, garage, barn, or other building shall at any time be erected and used as a residence. So you got it made, or they can't kick you
I'm
out.
gonna send one of those to my other neighbor though. He's been known to use a tent or two.
Basically, number 6 is the one that's
Yeah.
in violation here, basically.
Well, while JR's here, does council wanna make
Well, I
any
don't
more?
know if Tom wants it tore down, or you're just making us aware that this can't go on anymore, or... I don't know if he's got, I don't know what his expectations are.
I think the biggest thing is just making sure you guys are aware so it doesn't happen,
Again,
or happen again, or a little more,
Or get carried away
a
from
little,
it.
yeah, like he said, addition to the addition to the addition.
So you can put a lean-to onto the next
I'll
one.
talk to Lori and see what she thinks about it.
You know, you better make sure you take a lunch along, because you're gonna be there a while. Yeah,
I guess the big thing,
just let me know when you're coming so I can leave.
big thing, Jerry, just get painted up and look the
Make it
same,
Yeah.
as quick as you can. Guess that's all we can ask. I mean, we've already given you the permit without knowing all this,
You wanna
Make
do
sure
Take
Chris
some
gets a
flowers
copy
on
of
or
this
something,
stuff.
good stuff.
So you can-
Yeah, I got that written down already, Darryl.
you wanna give him a time frame, Franny, or?
Shit, oh. Yeah,
How soon are you looking at to completing, getting it painted up and?
Tomorrow?
Can't really paint this gonna work.
Well, I can, yeah. My honeydew list's kind of long already, but I can work it in to move it up a little bit. I'll order some stuff from Cooks for some metal and painting. Weather permitting, gotta be a little warmer now.
Oh, yeah, I definitely agree with
Just let me know.
you. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, JR.